And so I got tired of everyone labeling me as the bad guy.
Stiff drink to get through this. Stiff.
Only if you look at it from the petulant child view.
Ew.
When you look at it from the fact that sin is a moral injustice.
No.
99% of abortions are for convenience. So 99% of the time, actually, it is.
Citation fucking needed.
Only 1% is for other less morally reprehensible reasons.
Citation fucking needed.
So statistically, it's 99% it's convenience.
Citation fucking needed.
It's not my job to define what convenience is. I would say anytime you're taking a life instead of letting it live, it is morally reprehensible.
You strike me as the sort of person that had a hard time in high school.
There's definitely a few instances where I can totally understand. I don't agree with it, but I can understand.
I'm just gonna say it. I am not in a place right now to be emotionally available to a baby.
So miscarriages are not abortions.
Well, that's simply
Exactly.
not true.
99% are convenience.
Citation fucking needed.
No, they're not.
Yes.
That's just renaming it so that you can pretend you have the moral high ground.
I don't care.
Miscarriage, the woman has absolutely zero control over, and abortion, the woman has has all control over.
Okay, I'm sorry I'm not a condom.
One woman tragically loses her child. The other woman willfully says, "You're the most innocent of all creation, and you're too inconvenient. I don't feel it. The vibes are off. Pop, you dead." That's what it is.
Allow me to get you a pill. It's going to make you forget every last one of these irrational thoughts for at least 2 days.
You sure are talking like you're pro-abortion, Jen.
At 9 a.m., it's a little early for character assassination.
Ew. 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 Ew.
Pro-choice is pro-abortion.
Well, that's
AKA,
simply
I
not
call it
true.
pro-murder.
This joke has played itself out. It was humorous this morning.
You want the ability to murder your child at any time at your convenience. You don't get to decide what lives are worth living. Period. End of
A
discussion.
podunk baby out of wedlock is not something your father and I can afford to negotiate at this moment.
Crazy. It's not wrong. I don't get to decide what other people do, but also people don't get to decide what people are worth living and what people aren't worth living.
Plus, it'll weed out all the dead weight.
I've read a lot of the Bible. I've not read Numbers all the way through. Please just tell me what your point is.
Is that a question?
Yes, a fetus is a living human being that if you left it alone and did not actively murder it, it would become
There's a
a baby.
dark side to Mummy's industry, and I've tried to protect you from it your whole life.
See, you have a choice. You can sleep with people, or you can close your legs. Crazy. You have a choice. And if you choose to close your legs, you get the consequence of
the
not
one who should be at a
sleeping
sketchy bar meeting randoms. I'm the one who should go missing.
Well, then come.
I can't.
Why?
Well, for one thing, this mask doesn't come off for another 20 minutes.
Does suck. But you also never get pregnant.
I felt very conflicted about
It's
the
like
whole thing.
100% birth control. Like there's no fallacy in it. It's crazy.
Twins arrive, I'm gonna really need your help.
That's a hard pass.
You're gonna be so involved in their lives.
Your body, your problem.
David, Alexis isn't pregnant.
Okay, but just picture them as like tiny little roommates whose tiny little poops you get to clean up.
And then, if you choose to sleep around, the risks are STDs, pregnancy, broken relationships, really a lot of risks. But you get to have fun.
Now she has to move into one of those homes for unwed mothers.
What's beneath my anger? That's a good question. Are you a therapist?
You look like the downfall of society.
For me personally, my anger generally comes from people being disrespectful about something and being unwilling to genuinely educate themselves.
Come to think of it, she has been very up and down lately, but I've been just chalking that up to the fact that her personal life is like a steaming pile of
Someone needs to talk to her.
Not God. Humans make it all women. They're dirty little hoes.
I'm a little bit single, even when I'm not.
Instead of saying, you know what? Men are idolized in this culture for being man-hoes.
But I also drink white wine. And I've been known to sample the occasional rosé. And a couple summers back, I tried a Merlot that used to be a Chardonnay, which got a bit complicated.
Okay, yeah, so you're just really open to all wines.
I like the wine and not the label. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
They are equally at fault. Men should also strive for modesty and abstinence and
This is
to uphold a woman's honor. You don't uphold a woman's honor by taking her clothes off.
Can't speak to your past, but I think you might have an easier time of it and maybe a little bit more fun if you just learn to trust people.
Won't you join me for a little stroll through the slice of paradise I like to call?
Lord spoke to Moses saying, speak to the Israelites and say to them, if any man's wife goes astray and is unfaithful to him, if a man has had intercourse with her, but it is hidden from her husband, so that she is undetected, though she has defiled herself and there is no witness against her, since she was not caught in the act, if a spirit of jealousy comes on him and he is jealous of his wife who has defiled herself, or if a spirit of jealousy comes on him and he is jealous of his wife, though she has not defiled herself, then the man shall bring his wife to the priest, and he shall bring the offering required for her, 1/10 of an ephah of barley flour. He shall pour no oil on it, and pour no frankincense on it, for it is a grain offering of jealousy, a grain offering of remembrance, bringing iniquity to remembrance. So far, you are 0 for 0.
Jabberwocky, there are still stones left unturned.
Then the priest shall bring her near and set her before the Lord. The priest shall take holy water in an earthen vessel, and take some of the dust that is on the floor of the tabernacle, and put it into the water. The priest shall set the woman before the Lord, dishevel the woman's hair, and place in her hand the grain offering of remembrance, which is a grain offering of jealousy. In his own hand the priest shall have the water of bitterness that brings the curse. Then the priest shall make her take an oath, saying, if no man is slain with you, if you have not turned aside to uncleanliness while under your husband's authority, be immune to this water of bitterness that brings the curse. But if you have gone astray while under your husband's authority, if you have defiled yourself, and some man other than your husband has had intercourse with you, let the priest make the woman take an oath of the curse, and say to the woman, the Lord make you an execration and an oath among your people. When the Lord makes your uterus drop, your womb discharge. Now may this water that brings the curse enter your bowels and make your womb discharge your uterus drop. And the woman shall say, amen, amen.
Something seems really sketchy about this, and I'm not.
super generic and shrill.
This is the law in cases of jealousy, when a wife, while under her husband's authority, goes astray and defiles herself, or when a spirit of jealousy comes on a man and he is jealous of his wife, then he shall set the woman before the Lord, and the priest shall apply this entire law to her. The man shall be free from iniquity, but the woman shall bear her iniquity.
Don't understand! We must find them so we can get rid of them! Honestly.
It does not say abortion, does it?
That is the stupidest f***ing thing I've ever heard.
We are supposed to call out sin. Not sure what your point with that is.
Gossip is the devil's telephone. Best to just hang up.
What am I afraid of? You don't know me at all. I'm not afraid of any of you. That's for sure.
Who said that, sweetheart?
I don't know. They're no-name commenters. Tormentors.
Are we having a bad day, honey?
Because, great question, the Bible fully correlates itself and is externally correlated.
And you'll remember the name, Herb Ervlinger.
So
Bert Hermgard.
there's more manuscripts that prove that Jesus existed than Caesar or Alexander the Great.
Linger. Bing, Livehanger. Livelink. Bert Herkern.
Citation fucking needed.
So I do believe in microevolution. I do not believe in macroevolution. So I do believe that over time species do adapt. To believe otherwise would be scientifically ignorant.
Word to the wise. When you're speaking to somebody wise, you listen. You're cognizant of what they're saying. A wise person telling you. Anyway, just keep that in mind, and
someone said the difference is time. That's a great example. Microevolution is little changes over time versus macroevolution is believing that a bunch of things changed really quickly.
Me a huge favor, and never repeat this to anyone that you respect, okay?
I do understand evolution to a degree.
I mean, what an age we live in.
We also share a lot of DNA with a banana. Are you claiming that we came from bananas?
Why am I oddly flattered?
I can't imagine.
The Big Bang is not an explosion. It's literally called the Big Bang.
You're gonna laugh yourself right out of the closet on this one.
So then how can you say the Big Bang is not an explosion? It's an expansion. Because we're supposed to believe that all of this happened so intentionally by chance. No, I don't believe that. I do believe that a divine creator could have used the Big Bang and made the Big Bang happen.
I'm very uninterested in that option.
But I do not believe that the universe just happened to come into existence the way it is.
And I'm gonna need you to help me out by looking like you're enjoying this conversation a little more than you are.
I don't deny science. I do deny the stupid sciences that they go into now.
Oh no, those aren't real.
I don't see the point in them, and that's just silly. That's silly. Well, it's okay, Jen. You're very silly. I mean, I think anyone who thinks murdering babies is silly.
If there's anyone at this fabulous little confab who knows how to work a room of fragile egos, it's me.
And then trying to claim that you're pro-choice, not pro-abortions, is wild. Just wild to me. You're not even logically, following a thought process there. If you're pro-choice, you're pro-murder. It's very simple.
You get murdered first for once.
No, you get murdered
David,
first.
you get murdered first.
Sure, many Christians know evolution. Many Christians also will knock on the door and he will say, "Depart from me, I never knew you." Many Christians is not the meter by which I want to run
take
my
a
life.
walk and get some fresh air, and
I want to run my life by what does God say, not many Christians or some random lady on TikTok who thinks killing babies is chill.
Pick up that random condom that was on the grass.
Ew, yeah, whose was that?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, there's the condom right there.
Sorry. Respectfully, that's a very stupid argument.